target trades. Power trigger trade.
Alright people, I got a great powerful video how we made 350% gains on large priced options in BA. Now pay attention to this video. This is gonna be a very special video, giving a lot of great advice as well. Okay, so first I'm going to show you quickly the plan that I posted February the 10th, and then I want to show you a little bit more history of why I'm a big picture leader and what I said in the beginning of the year about BA. So you can see in this plan, BA was $404.91, and basically what we went in are the March, not the March 15 425 calls. Even though you see 420, I'll show you the story. They were these ones right here, and you can see they were the 425 calls. And now at the time of this plan, when BA was at $404.91, these particular options, the 425 calls, were $455. Now I will show you the confirmation and then show you some other important key facts. But I want you to remember that. Make sure you see this carefully. Read these numbers. Okay. So I've showed you this now, and I'll talk about the confirmation. Of course, this confirmed, but I'm going to show you the confirmation that I posted inside of PowerGroupTrades as well. But this is the plan. You can press pause, look at it carefully. Okay. And I want to show you, I'm going to also be showing you all the detailed step-by-step, day-by-day, many days of coaching on the BA plan. So let me just show you some more facts here. Okay, so before we do that, give me a sec here. I've been focusing on BA since December 30th. Here you can see this plan. I posted this on the Twitter account to show my focus. Okay, so this was the first plan. Okay, and this was again on December, and back in December there was a lot of fear. What I told everybody in my group is that BA was a key stock in our comeback from, it was a very difficult time at the end of 2018. However, the key is to focus and make progress. You can't trade like things are like December. You must adapt, and of course this is what I'm the best at doing. And I did call for a higher market right throughout right into the new year. So new year, and listen, I've been saying this since December that the market was dropping for the wrong reasons. Anyways, that's a long story. I don't want to get too long to it, but I'm going to open up this thing. You can find out. Give me a second here if I can get the okay. So as you can see, at this very plan, this stock was at 316. Now we even had plans before this plan. This was the second plan, if I recall. And of course this was a winner as well. I have 5 plans in a row, and this 5th plan being 350% gains in large price options. So again, if you study my stream, you should just spend hours studying if you want the truth. If you're hungry for success, I guarantee you, I'm going to show you some proof of this, I guarantee you that if you're serious for success, my group, PowerGroupTrades, will help you get that success. Okay. Guaranteed. If you put in the work. I mean, you gotta work, right? All right, now, so give me a second here. So this is Power Trigger Trade. I'm going to scroll right back up. Okay. Power Trigger Trade. How to become a member side of PowerGroupTrades. You started this pin tweet video. Anyways, let me get back to the other very key parts of on the plan over here. So I'm going to open back get inside of PowerGroupTrades here, and we're going to scroll up into the call. So February 11th, I am going to use the March 15 425 calls. Okay. So as you saw, we had the price of the 425 calls, and they were $460. However, when they confirmed at 6. Now I got a better fill rate, but we're going to leave it for the video that they were at $600 per option. So what's that mean? For every option you invested in, let's say you bought 2 options, your total investment would be $1,200. If you bought 10 options, your total investment would be $6,000, right? Brian, a member inside my group, went kind of large in this. He had 25 options in total, hence why the gifts he was able to send, right? Anyways, that's despite the point. The point is, I'll show you the story, people. It's very powerful. I'm telling you now, pay attention. All right, now. So I gave a lot of advice. I want to skip more to the higher price points because we had got 100% gains and then we held our runners. Okay, so I'm going to go up to that point up there. So let me just scroll up there. Give me a second here, people. All right, people. So here we are, February the 5th, 25th. BA, you should look to take 50% of your profits in BA as we are up 100% yet. Again, with my solid advice, just loving it. Okay, so basically what that means is that, let's say you have two options, right? 50% would be one of your options. So you would be holding, so you would take your $600 profits, bank that, and hold the other one for more gains. Okay, now, because you made 100%. Now, if you did that, your runner, and if you did that, your runner would have made, you'll see the outcome, okay? So we're going to talk about that. We're going to use an example of just two options, okay? Everyone's different size. It doesn't really matter, okay? 350% gain on someone who even had one option. That's a lot better than not having, that's a better than, you won't get these kinds of gains. And of course, if you had 10 options, you multiply that, you multiply 6,000 by 3.5. That's 350%. Okay, now. So let me show you some. So here I go here, February the 26th. Trending support for BA is 423, then 418. Away from those numbers, because BA, of course, wasn't always going up. We were getting what I call chop and pop. Chop and pop. So during the chop days, you're seeing the strength. So I tell this, if you go look at February 26th on your charts, right? You go intraday, you'll see these numbers I'm talking about. You'll see how the stock never went to those numbers, and of course the outcome. So right over here, so I gave updates, okay? Everything is a hold based on support. I told February, these are other plans we were in. Everything is a hold based on support. I will update if there are problems, but from what I see today, today will be a building day. So on February 26th, we were holding BA, right? The runners, right? So let me show you some other stuff I said here. Also on February 26th, our runners in BA are up 5% in gains, meaning what happened is that the market was kind of down that day, but the BA options still were able to get back 5%, even though they were starting to lose some of the gains that day. This is called chop fluctuation, right? So we ended up, even though we were down a bit in BA, down on our, not down in our, and our options are up, but you have a little less profits as you're holding, right? We were holding support, so we held. We wanted to make the big dollar bills, and so I wanted to demonstrate how you have to follow the rules. Of course, those who did made the dollar bills. Okay, now, let me show you some more information now. So pay attention to everything. It's a powerful video. Okay, so here, February 2017, the options were, as you can see, only $1,100 at the time, right? Giving BA more room, 1050 is better now. So I gave updates on the stops. We were holding with stops on February 27th, right? Although today you're seeing the March 01 result, it wasn't simple. You had to focus, right? And we simply followed the rules, which are my rules. So I post the key support levels, right? And of course BA, and I actually suggested stops. Never hit those stops. This is why I suggested move. Due to market not picking up, I'm going to move stops to 10. Listen, even if we had left it at 10.5 or 11, they never touched those stops anyways. But I wanted to hold the gains. Here's what I said here on February 27. BA could pop to 436 to 440. So I'm going to try to get 1,400 to 1,600 per option. Of course, we got a lot more than this, but I'm going to show you the story here. And this could happen if that stop 10 holds, because people are already up 100%, right? And I'm saying hold, don't sell. We want to get the most gains on the runners now. We have locked in gains. Let's get the most gains. You understand, people? This is gold here. Pay attention. Study this video over and over and over again. And whatever I tell you to do in this video, because it's powerful information. You're witnessing stuff that I posted inside the group. So here's some other things I said. All our stocks are building support today. If BA holds today, that will be a very good sign as well. It could stay flat to move up to 430 and then pop. Tomorrow, of course, you know the outcome. This stock popped, okay? And we got and I want to really show the story, what I said, day by many days. I don't want to go through all the days, but a lot of the key important days. So we're going to go up. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to go up and up and up. A lot of focus. Amazon, huge winner, but we didn't catch it though. And regardless, some people did. Here it is, February 28th. BA paying again. Boom, of course, because it popped, right? Here it is. I am putting my stops. This is February 28th, okay? I am putting my stops at 16 on BA for now. Just another huge win. So, again, we are up from $600 an option. We're just going to say. I got better than that, but $600 an option. And now they're at $1,600. And I'm telling people to hold. Let's see what I say here. Moving stops to $1,650 for the March 15, 325 calls, as they are at $19, as BA is at $440. So I want to show you this via the charts. I want to show you what the options cost here. Again, this is a very special detailed video. All right, so here's the BA charts. This is February the 28th. And basically, you can see the 425 calls at the time, they had cost $1,820. Okay, so this is where they close. Now, I'm going to show you something else, but again, this was at 9:50 a.m. Now, this is why I had my stops. So imagine now, our options are up additional $300, and I'm having my stops at 16. I actually moved them. I suggested to move them to $1,500, giving up $400 if it didn't work. I'll show you the outcome though, right? Because I had let me show you this, but pay attention to this, okay? The 425 calls at this time, $1,850. Okay, so let me close this up now. Give me a second here. So you can see this moving stops as the options are 1960. Right here. Then I moved stops. I am moving stops to 17 as BA is at 441. Now this is February 28th, and the options are at 1960. Okay? Boom! Just as like I explained a few days ago. And these could go a lot higher. 23 to 25 each was my goal. We got close to this one. I'll show you the story. If all goes well, I am just, I don't want to say the word, but you can see what we can read that. Study, study, learn that fear is your worst enemy and skill is your best. I didn't get a chance to finish it. Friend. You understand, people? You got power on your side in my group. You're lucky to get in my group. Understand that. All right now. I don't want just anybody in my group. No. Don't want people who are gonna lose in life. I want people who are serious for success to succeed. And that's the only way it's gonna be. I don't take anybody. I then showed moving stops. I'm moving my stops to 15. I showed, because remember I told you I played around with the stop movement based on what I was seeing. I had big goals for BA. I wanted to prove my point big time. So here it is. BA looking good here at 1 p.m. as BA is at 439.90, and the March 15 325 calls are at 1860 from the $600 entry point. Great, greater than 200% here, but I'm looking for this to hit 23 to 26. So holding this will stops at 1500. Looking for max gains with skill, with runners, a big win, no matter what. Even if we hit 1500 doing the right things, it didn't matter. But I wanted to do the right things because I have experience in catching big gains. You understand? And there's a process. And this process happens over and over and over and over and over again. That's why my videos will help you become very confident. These are very time-consuming to make, okay? But I do it to empower people with my powerful skills. All right now. So here it is, people. Now this is today. That's why it's 7 hours ago. You'll see 7 hours. BA is going to be a huge win again, people. Step by step. day by day. I've proved my rules and the power of my words. Anyways, and then I'm going to say now, because this is before the market opened, I said this. BA, because pre-market, BA popped again. You follow? You know, I'm going to show you, you know, BA hit today, March 1st. If you look at your charts, BA hit over $445 a share. You understand, people? Okay, now. So, BA, I have put stops at $2,100 for the March 15, 425 calls. That's where I got stopped out, $2,100. And let me show you where the options went now. Give me a second. All right, so here's BA, and this was at 9:52 p.m. And this is when BA popped, right? Like I said to you, you can see this is again March the 1st. You look at your chart, and the high was over $445. You know, I've been bullish this stock. Honestly, people, I've been making plans way in $170, and people thought I was crazy. And look who... People thought I was crazy when I said from 300 to 400 and so on and so forth. The point is that people, most people have no skills, and we're talking about people who have services. They like the stock clown. You know, the stock clown is a perfect example. That guy has been wrong, BA. Well, I've made so many winning plans for those who listen to my advice. It's too powerful, my advice, right? Anyways, people. So you can see here that the options hit a high. They actually hit a high of 23, but I'm showing you that the 22.73 here price. Okay, they hit a high over 2,300. I got $2,100 per option. Okay, so that's greater than 300% gains or 350% gains. So I'm just going to call it greater than 300% gains. Okay, which is great. So that means if you had your runner and that runner was $1,600, you multiply that by 3, right? That's about $1,800, we'll say. So your $600 investment from February the 10th, went up 300% with options. March options, okay, by the way. They still have 2 weeks more to expire. Okay, 300% gains. Okay, this is not day trading. This is billionaire mindset here. But billionaire mindset will help somebody with a small account or any size account make big dollar bills with skills. Not these worthless penny traders out there. They have no skills. They trade with fear. Anyways, that's another story. Let me show you some more powerful facts here, people. So let's talk about the gifts part, okay? So here you are, Brian here. This is 1 hour here. He had something. This is again March the 1st, okay? See the date over here on my computer, but anyways, so here's Brian here. I should press pause here, right? I can't. But let's read this. Sandro, all out of BA with the largest gains I've made in an options trade. When I got in, it was $403 a share, and out over 445 bucks. Incredible plan you provided with great support. Sandro, very blessed to have found you on Twitter. Followed your rules by going to YouTube and watching your videos about 48 hours. 48 hours. He studied video. He does some traveling, so he studied video after video after video, and he knew he struck gold. And he's showing that gratitude with these gifts over here. In fact, he sent me 3 of these this week. I'm going to show you that. Okay. Takes hard work and skill, but you know, by your side. So anyways, read this. It's a very powerful message, and it's documented in this video for everyone to see. So press pause, read it. Okay, it's a long video, people, but it has to be. Such a special video. 5 winning plans in a row since December 2018 in BA. Nobody has done that. That's taking BA from 300 all the way to 445 so far. And I think more plans are on the way. PowerGroupTrades right now. Sam sent a gift over here. Dexter as well. Okay. Let me click on this because this was more for the oh boy, why does it do that? Let me click on it a little bit. Come on. There it is. Okay. So Dexter sent me $254. Okay. And he had some gains in BA. Actually, he held those. And he did some great gains in BA as well. And sent a gift. He actually sent another $437 gift, by the way, as well this week. Let's scroll down here. Here's the Brian, February 27th, Brian's gift right over here. February 27th right over here, right? I'm going to click on that, and you can see why. Press pause so you can see why. Okay. And then on, where's the other one? We're going to go down here. Where is it here? And here it is again, February the 25th, right? That's for the... Now, the reason being, though, you have to understand, though, the reason being that his gifts were so large is that he had 25 options in BA, and he had that much faith in my plans, and I did some extra managing for him as well. But it was all really posted in my group. Because he studied, he made the dollar bill gains, and he showed his gratitude through sending gifts out of free will, right? There is no... It's out of free will, right over here. So there it is. I'm going to click it again. Again, you can read what that is. Okay. All right, people. Get yourself into Power Group Trades. Study this video. If you're serious about success, you've paid attention to this video from start to end. It didn't matter that it was long. It had to be long because there's so much information. But the people who are serious do listen, do study. And Brian is proof of that. And that's who I care about. I don't care about the lazy bums who don't want to do anything in life, that want to get quick, rich schemes. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, people. Power Target Trades. Subscribe. Study this created playlist. Again, on my Twitter, study this pin tweet video. It explains how to become a member inside of Power Group Trades. At the end of the video, you're going to see a picture of me in a circle format. Simply click on it. It's going to give you an easy way to subscribe. See you on the other side.
Power Target Trades. Power Trick or Trade.